Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Convo Nation. You've got me now, we've got Ja, Missy, Bobby and Mish. Hey!
Running. All right, peeps. So we get straight into it. The usual. For those who don't know, the bag of truth. Well, sometimes people chat the truth and some people just chat shit. But we got the bag here. So just to let you guys know. So green question is a general or a scenario for everybody to touch on. And red is a personal question. Not everybody has to touch on it, but you can if you want to. It's like an open thing. You answer the question for yourself. And then if somebody else wants to answer, they will. If they don't, they don't. But if you get the red question and you don't want to answer it, then you've got to put £3 in the tin. What else is there? All right, cool. As well. So if you make sure that you subscribe to YouTube, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchisel. So yeah, convo_nation. Think Facebook's Convo Nation. We got a prize draw as well. I think it's £300 for the subscriber, the lucky subscriber that gets picked from the hat at random. But again, terms and conditions, we have to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're good to go. So yeah, get liking, clicking, subscribing, sharing. Tell friends, tell a friend, tell a friend,
Tell your friend, tell a brethren.
All right, so and we got a guest today, man like Jar, aka Jess, or Jesse, aka Jar, whichever he prefers. Hey, depends on which way the weather blows. To be fair, because he might piss someone off and we might call him Jar.
Cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Jess Jar, innit? I don't mind.
But as the guest,
Jess Jar or Jess?
Jess.
You prefer Jess, so we're gonna call you Jess.
Yeah, Jar's long.
Yeah.
I'm not saying God all the time.
Right, you can go first, my G.
You got a problem with identifying me as a god?
On this jar.
Oh,
in your
started
own
again.
right.
Lord have mercy.
In your own right, not in my right. Your name's Jess, fam.
Sorry. It's fire,
I don't worship
you know?
men.
Yeah.
Feminists.
It's a green question.
Lucky.
I feel like he should pull it again though, because I think he looked in a bag.
Yeah, he did still, but it's alright.
You see that sabotage? Hold on. Can you be in love?
We've had this.
You had this already?
Yeah.
Have we?
With two different people at the same time.
Can you be in love with two people at
When?
the same
We
time?
did.
When did
Yeah,
we
I
have
think
that?
We did have it.
yeah,
I
we did.
got the question
You did.
and I answered it.
I don't
Go again.
remember that
Don't
one, but
listen.
okay.
Keep it. Keep your eyes up.
Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Already look, first thing does look down. Stop looking down, bro.
Yeah.
Is it difficult?
I did the exact same thing last time. You
No,
know?
no,
I
no,
did
no.
the exact same
That was
thing.
a glance
See?
down. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Just feeding for the
Trick.
greens.
Green again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright.
Why'd that look so big?
I know.
Isn't it?
Do you feel couples' finances should be kept separate or on a joint account?
Separate.
Both.
You know what? Yeah. I'm
Who's
with-
going first?
Yeah, I
is?
feel like I
Let
just feel
Jessie
like
go.
You see what it is?
both.
You see what it is, yeah? Both, because I feel like that has to be a conversation had, innit? Do you see where I'm coming from? You can't just be on this whole.
No.
If it's separate, then you're suspecting that there's trust issues there, innit?
No, but it would have been
Not
separate in the first
necessarily.
place. Because
No,
as
cool.
soon as you're a couple, your accounts don't just merge.
No,
It
but
would
then
have
you
been
might be
separate.
building together. You might be buying a house together. You might be, you know, ones
And
there,
if your
like,
partner's shit with money, then I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to have a joint account for you to done out all the money and we're both pissed.
But would you build on helping him or her?
Yeah, but whilst we're building, I will have my own account. And then I'll also have an account for us.
All right, so
Yeah,
can
yeah,
I?
can have more
alright,
than
that's
one.
both. That's
Yeah.
both then. That's
I'm
both.
gonna
That's
touch.
separate.
I'm
And
gonna do a personal thing here. I'm gonna talk from personal experience. So. I'm the partner that's shit with money. Yeah, or should I say I was the partner that was shit with money. So I've been married 8 years. I've been with my partner hold on, a long time. So I would say no. This is dead serious, like dead ass. We only got a joint account last year. So that shows you the type of person I am. Like, I'm a frivolous soul. That's how I like to put. No joke. If I got £100 now, and I know I'm gonna get £100 next week Friday,
You're gonna spend your
bro, I'm gonna spend £100 in it. You know why? Because come Friday, I'm gonna have £100 in it. That's just me. Or should I say? I've grown. I'm not that person anymore, but that's how I was.
Honesty, innit?
And but everything with us is straight down the middle. Boom. Doesn't matter who earns more, who earns less, or whatever. Everything is straight down the middle. And I learned the hard way because boy, I'll be sitting there broke.
Yeah, you see
You
what it
feel
is?
me?
You see what it is? It definitely is about
So,
conversation and trust.
it is.
It definitely does that.
That's
really.
it.
And a level of
Yeah.
maturity. And I feel like when you get to that point, like I couldn't be upset with him for not wanting to have a joint account with me when, bruv, if there's £1,000 in that account and it's joint, bruv, I'm gonna spend a p.
Could you read it one more time, please?
Yeah?
Thank you.
No worries, my darling. Do you feel couples' finances should be kept separate or in a joint account?
I think I agree with you with the whole having a conversation, because when it comes to money in any relationship or friendships, it can cause big problems. So I feel like obviously when you first started getting to know someone or in a relationship, you're gonna know if your partner is good with money or not. Do you get what I'm saying? There's gonna
If they've
be
got a
certain
gambling
things,
habit.
yeah, or if they're, or you know, some people can't hold a job, male or female. So those are the sort of things that I think have to come into part of it, because if I'm dating a guy or I'm with a guy and he's not good with money, and I've seen that for myself, or he can't hold a job, there is no way I am having a joint account with you for you to squander all the peas and then, oh yeah, babe, obviously you're nice, isn't it? So you just put, like, your pay comes in. What do you mean? Like, I'm not your sugar mummy. I'm not having a joint account with him. I think before I had a joint account with him, I would have to help, like you said, would I help him?
Yeah.
I'd help him to build that, give him advice. That's if he wants to take it, because some man could be stubborn on that.
So would you be with a guy like that in general?
What, a guy that's not good with money?
Yeah, just like
I mean, I wouldn't know till I know, will I?
You don't
Because
know,
it's
that's the
easy
thing.
for
That's
a
what I'm
man to
saying,
come
so-
across like he's got it, and then I'm with you and you
But
ain't
if you're
got
honest,
piss.
So-
but if you're an honest person and you wear your heart
Because
on your
I've
sleeve
dated
and you
one of
keep
my
it 100,
One of my exes was
Yeah.
broke. He did not have money. When I first met him, he tried to come off.
All
like
of
he
my
had
exes.
money. He tried to come. Sorry.
that's
He
a
tried
lot-
to
a
come.
lot-
He tried to come off like he had peas, and then when I got into the relationship, I learned very quickly. Was not what it seemed.
So then-
Luckily for me,
I'm lying.
I'm
I
not
was
with
lying,
you
by
for
the way.
your pocket. I'm good. I can look after me. So if you're not good, okay, that's a you problem. But then now it's a us problem, because we're now a couple. Do you get what I'm saying? So I would advise him. I'd be like, okay, so what's your situation with work? Like, what's going on? And he would explain, and I would say to him, well, from my standpoint, I feel like you're being too prideful. You're too broke to be that prideful, and you need to sort it out.
Would you obviously, but you would work with him?
Yeah,
and so on.
but then
that's
I can only work with you so much. I can't actually physically make you be good with money. What do you mean?
No,
Like, that's
100%.
your
But
responsibility.
you see what it is? Sometimes people go through things, innit? So it might be a thing where they started off with a joint account and then COVID come and then my man's lost his job. You know, one's there. And because of whatever, he's just spending what, you know, one's there, whatever's in there. And I feel
Yeah,
like,
but then allow it, because if we're all in the pandemic, we're all in it together.
Yeah.
You've lost your job, I haven't. You're squandering money, and you know you ain't got a job. Are you all right? Like, you need to allow it. Have some self-restraint. Have discipline.
You know what I think?
it comes
yeah.
with time.
it comes with time. It's not something
Yeah.
that you're.
And-
It's not. And
Yeah,
and
but
the
because
thing-
it's a
no
joint
point having
account
a
and you know my piece is still going in there, you're spending off money and then thinking it's alright to spend mine as well. I don't care. That's not about growth. And
I'm just gonna
rare, rare.
cut. Can I just say? Can I just cut in
That's
there?
rude.
At the end of the day, my money's my money.
Yeah.
Your money's your money.
Yeah, if you spend yours,
If
why are you spending
after a
mine?
numerous amount of
Yeah.
time, we're now married,
It may
etc.,
just be
we
that-
then have a joint account together that we both put money in. But my money's my money.
Yeah.
Your money's your money.
Right.
When you want to go and buy them crepes, go and buy them crepes. When I want to go and do my hair or my nails or my toes,
you do that for yourself.
that's
your
my money.
No, but now if he's lost his job and he's still spending off the money in the account and he ain't got no income,
That was
coming
our
in.
money.
No.
You contributed to
Right,
that account.
but he
so
don't
you
have
don't
a
have your
job
job
no
now.
more.
You don't have your job
So
now,
how?
but you contributed to that account. Let me tell you something. I'm good with my money. Yeah. So I know how much money you put in account. Every time you need to use that money, I'm making sure you're using your P
But
that
he
you
ain't got
put in
peas
there.
if he's spending it all and he ain't
No,
got
but we would
income.
already had a little savings or a little
Yeah, but
whatever,
remember,
or you're gonna go
COVID.
out there and do a hustle.
But then it also
You've lost
depends.
You're gonna go and make your money.
You know
As
what?
a man, as
You know
a
what?
prideful
You know what?
man, you're
You know
gonna
what?
find a way to
Yeah,
make your money.
Yeah, but when in a
Some.
relationship, yeah, I just
Some.
think, yeah, like for me, if you don't have a goal, what's the point in having a joint relationship? I mean, a joint account.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's it.
Like,
That's it.
we're married or
Right.
not. If there's no
There's certain
goal
things I wanna
Yeah.
do
for
for
us
you
to
For
have,
the sake of it.
There's
Yeah,
certain
no, I'm
things
saying
I
that.
would
You
do
need a
anyway.
goal.
And that's where I'm coming from with the whole compromising. 'Cause obviously that goal could be hindered because of whatever in it. So then it does obviously involve. a
Yeah, so then he
conversation
shouldn't
there,
be
But at the same
Smashing.
time, the joint
Because
account
the end
is
goal's
not
still
just
the end
not just
goal.
your just
Joint, yeah,
just
joint,
it.
yeah,
For
yeah.
the
Oh,
sake
my
of
only
it,
account
just
is
be
our
smashing,
account. No,
yeah.
that's
the
all.
only
You
account
have
should be
yours,
our
I have
account.
mine.
Yeah, and you have
Exactly.
separate accounts.
Exactly.
And we both put in together and we build that, and whatever happens, we'll say hard times hit, and yeah, I'm trying to say you lot will pattern it because you both put in. You know what I'm trying to say. But if you got no goal, if you got nothing to save for, like together, why we got a joint account?
Yeah,
Don't make sense.
All right, cool. So
Yeah, your
I'm
money's
saying,
your money. My
I'm
money's
saying-
my money.
I'm saying both. Now you're saying.
I'm saying both.
I'm saying both. When you get to a certain place.
All right, cool. Missy.
If there's a goal, that's for me.
No.
No, Mish.
Yeah, I said it like
Both.
Yeah.
I just also just to touch one more thing, like I do feel like, all right, cool. You say you've lost your job or whatever, yeah, and we got our own money, yeah. There's certain things I'm gonna do for you anyway. I'm not gonna see you go hungry.
Yeah,
your
and
clothes are always gonna be
But
clean.
my thing
Like,
is-
I will buy soap powder. I will buy food. So there's certain things that you ain't gonna need to do. If you need to travel, I drive. I'll drop you. Or do you understand what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like if we're in a partnership, I've got you
But
regardless.
I feel like that goes without saying. But at the same time, you having that person sometimes is a safety blanket, and then they get too comfortable, and then they're not gonna pull themselves out of
Definitely,
that.
I've been
Listen,
there.
I've spent time with a broke man, took that L, never again. I'm not that girl. No, not doing it.
I've done it. We've
Sorry.
all been
Fam,
there.
let's move on. Let's
cool.
move
I ain't
on.
got no one. Unless
Missy,
he's my
Missy?
pick me.
You saying you going in next, yeah?
Me
Let's go.
dive in. Let's go.
Keep your eyes.
Dive in.
There we go. Oh. I was seeing red.
'cause I'm the
I was
angel.
seeing red.
If you like someone enough to be intimate with them, but then the sex is dead, what do you do?
Well, we all know what Missy would do. Missy's
Yeah.
cutting.
You're just that.
Missy's done it. Missy's done it. Missy's got this t-shirt, innit, Missy? Because you got a whole loop of them in your wardrobe. You got this
You know what?
t-shirt. No, not this one in particular, but I'm
know what
saying
it is?
you've worn this t-shirt. You know about
got-
this.
you gotta read
can
it.
speak from your
You
chest.
gotta read it again, cause I think it
If
might
you
be-
like someone enough to be intimate with them, well, I would, because I wouldn't be having
but
sex
what's-
with
Yeah,
them.
that's a,
What's
it's a mess.
intimacy?
With them. Intimacy could be anything. It could be foreplay. It could be the full whack. It could be kissing.
So if
Kissing's
if
intimate.
he's dead at sex, but he's perfect with everything else,
There's no
kisses,
such
hugs,
thing.
roses, everything,
Man
all
said
the emotional
roses.
stuff that you don't want.
Listen.
That's all intimacy.
So what?
I
all
just
the
want
emotional
someone
stuff like
to take out
roses
my
and whatnot.
bins
Why are
and
you
buy me
making
trainers.
assumptions on what women want?
You wouldn't want to get roses.
What for? I don't like flowers. I'm allergic.
I like flowers.
That's what I'm saying. So why would you make that assumption?
Wait, I just saw a meme. I saw a meme or a little
But you're
quote,
making
yeah?
assumptions.
No,
That's
I'm
it.
not
I'm
making
seeds
assumptions,
so that we
but
can
roses
watch the
is a
beauty-
general
the
thing.
beauty grow. or
I like them.
something
They're
like
tattooed
that.
on my arm, but I don't have
Right,
them.
exactly.
Someone's
But I'm
done
just
that.
saying.
You can't buy me them because I'm allergic.
So you wear the
She can
t-shirt.
get the fake ones.
Yeah, I will
though.
wear a t-shirt that's got a rose on it.
So,
and I
I'm
will
saying-
tattoo roses
but
on
I'm
my
not-
arm.
But I'm just saying, raw. All this emotional other stuff that could be intimate,
Yeah.
but the sex is dead. What would you do?
What do you do? Okay, so
Because-
it's either one. It's three things, even more.
Yo,
You could either-
listen, if
fam,
I've got
you
that
could either
close with
walk
you and
away,
the sex is
you
whack,
could either-
yeah,
hold
I'm
on
either
now.
gonna tell you about the sex to sort the sex out, or I ain't calling you again. You
Alright,
won't see me
so
again. We can
you
be
could either-
friends.
One sec now. So you could either walk away and leave it and be like, that's your business, or you could teach them, because obviously, even if you're not a virgin, every time you're with someone new, you're learning each other, innit?
Right,
So how's he meant to
right.
just know what you like unless you speak up? I'm
Exactly.
vocal. If
That's
I don't
it.
like
There you
something,
go.
I say I don't
That's
like
it.
it like that. Can you do
100.
this? Like I said on
There you
previous
go.
shows before, I have stopped talking to someone because they said they don't go down. They don't. Oh, you don't give head. All right, bye. I'm not the one for you. I like it. That's my thing. End of. Or
it's not the
you
be
could
all
sit
and
there
end
and
all.
suffer in silence, because some girls do. Some girls know their man is rubbish in bed, but because he's perfect in everything else, they just do their thing on the side. There's options. It depends on the person. Me personally, I'll let you know I don't like it. If it don't fix up after a certain amount of time, then I'm out, because at least I gave you the chance to, do the coursework and bring yourself up to scratch. If you didn't,
set an
even though
assignment.
I've taught you, I set
This
excitement.
is
You see what it is?
homework.
You see what it
Fine,
is?
then
You
that's
see what
it.
is?
Because it's better I do that than to just be like, oh, it's
yeah,
dead.
no, that's
I'm
true.
giving you a chance.
I want to see it from a
Because
man's
it works
perspective.
both ways. If let's say a man liked head,
Alright.
and I wasn't necessarily good at it, yeah, and I kept
Or you didn't
biting
like
it,
it.
or using my teeth on it and scraping off the whole
Yeah, but you
side,
see what it
yeah,
is? You see what it
and
is?
he told me,
You see what it is? When
Yeah.
you're doing that, yeah, naturally, after the first, second attempt, you see what it is? When you're when you're going to do them kind of stuff there in the room, you're gonna look at your partner's response. If the partner's response is dead, you're most likely not to do that again. You know what I'm saying? You
but
might be like,
that's
wow,
for
like,
you though, because some people like I was saying, if I kept using my teeth and doing a mad thing and it was hurting, and you was like, oh, but I really like this girl, she's perfect in everything, yeah,
Like I'm saying,
and
but
you said to
me,
yourself,
nobody's
I'm
"Ah,
saying it. I'm
wait,
like,
hold
oh.
on, let me land.
You know what
And you
I'm
said you're gonna give her 2 months to stop doing it like that, yeah.
Mm.
After 2 months, yeah, I'm still doing it.
But-
You can't force
so
me.
you would say to them, rah, you've got 2 months.
No, it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying, as a figure
no,
of
that's what I'm
speech.
saying. So
I could just say to him, "Rah, there's certain way I like this done, and
that's
you
calm.
keep doing it this way. Obviously, you don't know that I don't like it, but I've told you
Told
now.
you, yeah,
so
yeah,
can
yeah.
you
That's
try
it.
to da 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 da? You will then be like, all right, cool, or you'll be like, oh, you'll take a knock, because it depends on the
'Cause
man.
I
Some
think-
men feel away.
I think for me as a girl, I mean,
For you as a girl,
Yeah.
alright. Okay.
Big up all the LG, what you call it,
LGBTQ.
LGBT.
Yeah.
Wind that.
I'm done.
Could
Wind
tran-
that,
could
wind-
transgender
wind
and-
that,
yeah.
wind
No, we
that.
keep that in.
Scratch that off. That's
Keep
not
that
even
in.
a
You as a
thing.
girl. You as a girl.
Yeah?
Should
I'm
have
just
flicked
saying,
on
me
your
Going
wrist.
in, we're gonna keep
Me
that.
being with a girl, yeah. I feel like I would coach her. That's what I personally feel.
Coach Carter, yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
Like
but
I
what I'm
said,
saying
to you,
is,
yeah.
it is the
Some
intimacy.
students
Yeah.
don't learn.
See what it is?
Some students.
But you still give
Like,
them the
hold on.
opportunity.
Yeah, of course.
You train certain gal and they don't learn.
What?
What are you talking
Then
about?
you're
Are we
not good
dogs?
teacher.
Are
You
we
train
dogs?
them in that sense.
Are we
You've got with
dogs?
them and they don't learn. I'm talking about in sex and intimacy. You've trained them and they don't learn.
Can you
What
use
if
a
they
different
don't
word?
want to
Every-
do
everybody-
that? That's
everybody
why they're
does
not
that.
trying to
No,
take
I'm
heed.
not saying it in any kind of mad way. I'm just
You
saying
are.
train.
You say we train. You
No,
we're not
no.
pets.
I'm saying, have you trained a
But
girl
you keep saying
sexually?
trained.
It's
You
his
keep
way.
saying
He's
trained.
articulating
No,
himself
bro.
in
I
that way,
don't
innit?
like
You
it.
just
I
say
don't
trained.
like it. I don't like it. It's not. You're not teaching a dog.
Bobby said not all
don't
students
even know
learn.
what
So I
I
said, right, if you've been
I
training.
said that. Yeah, not all students learn. It's true.
I just
though.
don't like that. I don't like how you're
with the
dropping it.
intimacy, yeah. I feel like with the intimacy thing is this, yeah, because you may, as a man, you may feel a girl for other things, innit? So you want that to happen with her. You know, one's there. You might say to her, "Oh, like, you know what? I like this and that inside the room," and you see where I'm coming from.
Some gal, yeah.
Fam.
Some
So
gal.
what happens if you? What happens
So-
if you can't perform, blood, and she tells you got to go out?
Here we
What
go.
do you
wait
mean
for it.
I can't?
I
perform?
knew that was coming.
What kind of fuckery is that?
Jesus.
I am a showman. What are you
Oh.
talking about?
And she's like, "No, blood, you
Damn,
can't perform."
I knew
She's
this
like,
was
"You're
See when the
dead."
spotlight's on me, it's when I perform
But
best.
you
What are
don't
talking
do
about?
certain things. But he said you don't do certain
Right,
things, so
exactly.
you're chatting rubbish. So for me,
Don't
you
push
wouldn't
me.
be doing it.
Don't push me, guy. I didn't come for
Sorry.
you. I didn't come for you. Innit? I
Nope.
didn't come for
Anyway.
you. Missy, talk to your brethren.
No, because he don't do certain
And
things.
you know
so
what?
that's
No, hear the fuckeries.
Give him that lane
Yeah.
in it and tell him to put.
All I'm saying, it depends. You see, for me, all I'm saying, it depends on the length of time because you can teach her and this could take 6 months. Some gal could take a year. Some gal could take 2 days. So it
if
depends on how much patience you got with this gal and how you know what I'm trying to say.
Right,
Like,
and
for me, if I'm not willing and I see it after a month, I'm just like this.
So she's there scraping off your willy with her teeth, and you're what?
So if you
fine.
outbox it, yeah, first time, and then no, say, oh god,
Wow.
what you doing?
This is mad.
What are you doing? Like, are you moving
Wow.
mad?
Because I personally think, right,
Creep off my
if
thing.
you like the girl, you'd wait, innit? Naturally, you'd wait. Or not even that you would
And
wait.
letting your willy get scraped the
Alright,
whole
so hold
time,
on, so
or
hold
just
on.
waiting.
Have you not had the situation? Have you not been in that
You get
situation?
enough Vaseline around your piece. Whose phone is this?
Who turned my phone on?
Alright, listen. So hold on.
Sorry.
If
Apologies, guys. Apologies.
have you not been in that situation then, and then you've told the partner,
I have.
and what happened? Your man couldn't fix up.
So obviously he kind of was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Well, you're being a bit rough, innit? Like,
Sorry, you know when something's come to your
you
mind.
know, like, yeah, like, did I evoke it? Yeah. So obviously I told him I didn't like it. He was being. I'll be real. All right, we're grown. This is conversation. So obviously. It's obviously. God, I'll be real.
Remember,
So
we did
obviously-
straight, no tax.
Yeah,
innit?
straight.
So-
No, I don't have time. So obviously, I don't. Guys, can I? Yeah. So obviously, sexually, I don't come from penetration in it. So oral's my thing.
Right.
Like I can't. Like I have come from penetration, but it's rare. It's not like if I had sex 10 times,
You
it
got the
would.
magic stick. You gotta have
No,
magic
that
stick.
doesn't
Let
exist.
the
Please
girl
stop
finish.
saying- Let me
Let her
finish.
finish.
So obviously, what I'm
Alright,
saying is,
just hold that.
but when it's oral,
Stick a pin
it's
in
a
it for 1 second.
guaranteed
Cool.
thing for me. So I had to make him understand it like this. Imagine if every time we had sex, yeah, you never got to bust. You're gonna be walking around with blue balls for time. You're beating, you never bust. That's what it's like for me as a girl when I'm having sex and then I don't get to orgasm.
So what did he say?
So he was like, "Oh,
I ain't
but-"
having sex
He was
if I
like,
ain't
"Oh."
orgasming.
He was.
Mr. Easy.
This is my point. So he was
Wait 2
like,
years.
"Hold on." So
And
he
I
was
can't
like,
come with head, you know.
hold on. So he was like, "Oh,
Personally.
he don't give head." So I was like, "So then
Not
what
that
do
I
we
have sex.
do?"
Oh,
Do you get what I'm saying? We're stuck because you don't give head and I don't come from penetration. So why am I still here? But he thought, "Oh, it's all right. We'll keep sleeping with each other." And what you think is just gonna happen? If it didn't happen the first time, my guy, it's not happening. I know my body and I know what I like and I know how it works. However, I have been in a situation where someone's giving me head and I didn't come, but that's because they was just doing it all wrong. And I was like to him, "Slow down. This that you're doing is not like, what are you doing? It's listen, your clit is a very sensitive place, you know, and I only have one. Don't rub out my
Hey,
thing because I have
I
to go
go
the rest of my
like-
life." Man was
And she's
like,
dusting
"What
off
are you
chalk or
doing?"
something, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, what are you doing? I was like, "Slow." I had to literally teach him. I was like, "Slow down, like slow." Like, I wish I could show
Oh,
him.
how did it work out for you? With
But
this- with the
he
guy
got
that you-
it.
you
He
talked?
got it, but it wasn't authentic because it wasn't just. It's like like you said, you have to teach.
So I think
And
so for
train-
you, so I think for you,
train
for
him.
you, it's-
Oh,
I
they're
think
not
for you-
animals.
How long did it take
Train.
you?
You
How long
don't
did it take
train
you?
I think for
someone. You just
I think
coach them.
What you're
You
saying
just-
seems like
Yeah, like you kind
The
of
coaching
walk them
is
through
a
it.
big-
Yeah,
got patience
I
for
have,
coaching.
no, but I have to because
Yeah,
more
yeah,
time. Yeah, remember another girl might like a guy giving her head rough. Every girl's different. a girl might like it rough and I might like it more gentle, and another girl might
Communication.
like it. Yeah, so that's why I'm
communicate.
vocal with it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a grown woman. If you're not
But
doing
there's a
something
way.
that
There's
I like,
a way in which you
I will
say it,
say
and I
it.
think sometimes, yeah, like you yourself, like trying to tell somebody like how you like it or whatever. You have to think of it how it might make that other person feel. You don't want to say it in a way that makes them feel like raw, like you're being rude. Do you know what I mean? That might just put someone off for even wanting to be with you again as well.
But then a lot of things, because like remember, a lot of us started having sex like teenagers or
just
early
wait till you're
whatever.
drunk.
And sometimes what happens is a lot of girls. What I've noticed is why a lot of men aren't good at certain things in the bedroom is because girls will lie and not speak up and say they don't like it. So you're going through your whole life having sex in a certain way, thinking it's acceptable, and you meet a woman that now is vocal about what she likes, and she's telling you, like that does not feel good, and you're then thinking, rah, but all these other girls have never said nothing because
And that's where
they
you're
are embarrassed.
as
Because sometimes,
well.
like Nye
As a man,
said,
you like that.
they're a bit scared to speak up and say, I don't like it, because they don't want to offend you. But that's not
Yeah,
really
because they don't wanna
helping
hurt
you
you
in
in
the
the
long
long
run.
run.
Do you know what I mean?
What?
Do you know what I'm
What?
saying?
No,
And
hold
then-
on.
and then hold on, then man might jump on a thing and say, what? No one ain't never told me that.
Yeah.
You're the dead thing. And then she's
Yeah,
just switching
yeah.
back
No,
on
no,
you.
no, because as a man,
As a man.
when you're having sex, every woman's different. So as a man, that's your job to unlock it. Yeah,
And
some men are not
Secure
pleasers.
men.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say,
Some men are not
because certain men are
pleasers.
fucking for themselves.
Yeah, they're not.
Certain men are just on that.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah, and most
Tear
of the
out your
men that
No,
don't
that
give
one
head,
there.
those
Yeah.
are
The
Please
man
someone
won't
put their
jump
hand up over there.
a man giving a
What,
woman
right?
head,
Is that what he does?
that's to please
Yeah,
the woman.
he's
Do you
on
know
his
what I'm
jockey
saying?
thing.
So,
Yeah, like,
But
Eat
what
out
I'm
for
trying to say,
himself,
you got
he
to
put his
unlock,
hand
you know, say raw. You might shimmy it to the left a little bit. She goes, okay, raw. That's your thing. That's the little spot you like. You have to know
yeah, and you've
what
got
she
to be
likes.
open as well.
to
You
have to
can't be
please a woman, that's what I'm
close-minded.
saying.
You're not right. It's
Yeah.
definitely niche.
Yeah.
What do you
But
think?
cer-
What? Sorry, what was it? What was the
But
question again?
I don't
the
even
question
remember
is,
the
would you
question.
stay?
Remember.
I'm not going to lie.
If you like someone enough to be intimate with them, but then the sex is dead, what would you do?
I'll tell them
It's
once
communication,
that it wasn't
yeah.
great, and we need to improve. There's levels that certain stages that we need to improve on, and then that's it.
Okay, so Misha, if they're not open to the things that you're saying could improve,
then you're not the person for me. Then.
Yeah.
thank you.
So
So
when
when
my
I
thing
said
is,
that
I never-
about
hold on, I
dashing
didn't
man
jump
because
on
they
you.
don't give head,
I didn't
why
jump
was
on
I
you.
wrong?
I didn't jump on you. Did I?
Not
jump
you,
on
not
No,
you.
no,
I'm
no,
saying
no.
in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
because that's
Oh,
their
right.
thing.
It's
But
just
Because everyone's
me, I
leaving
always
like,
say
oh,
each
that's
to their
bad
own.
man. Why is it bad man? So
No,
I
no,
should
no,
suffer
it's- no, it's
because
just-
he don't want to.
It's just clarifying.
What?
It's just clarifying.
Bruh, what I'm
Can I-
asking you for is for the
Yeah,
greater
hold on.
good, Bree.
Huh?
What are you talking
Can I?
about?
Can I?
Suggestions.
Can I finish?
Suggestions.
Can I go? Yeah, no. So like I said, like I'm gonna give you. It's a bit like when you go to work and you're late countless of times, and then you get pulled into the office and they give you a disciplinary and all of those
This
things.
analogy is wild.
Yeah, no,
bruv.
I'm gonna, but that's how I'm gonna drop it though. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you got 2 months, but what I'm gonna say is, if this shit happens again, then we're gonna have to reevaluate the situation. Like, I can't continue to do this. I cannot.
Contract might have to get
Why
ripped
should
off.
you
My
suffer?
thing is,
Alright.
why should I? I might as well
Yeah.
just lock out my own thing.
Thank
Just for
you.
the ladies, yeah. What would you do if you're the one that's getting told that getting asked that question?
Nah,
So
like,
if
I've
you are
never
getting
heard
told,
that.
Give man the ironing
I've
board. The
never
ironing
heard
board
that.
said,
if a man's saying to you, lot, rah,
No,
like,
that one
I
that's
feel
50,
like
you
could-
just
what
laying
would
there
you
like,
lot? How would you lot
check it
take
on.
that?
How would I take
I'm
it?
like, tell me how.
I would take.
wanna
I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is.
Position.
And if he
What
says
up,
to you,
yeah,
if he
yeah,
says
that's
to
not
you,
good. You're bad
Go on,
done.
go on, go on. If he tells me what,
if he says to you, rah,
go on,
like,
go on.
the head's dead.
Liar.
Bruh.
Hold
God
on, let me
forbid.
finish.
You're a liar.
The riding thing ain't really. I feel like rah, if you used to sit down with me in
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z, like
Yeah.
maybe how would you take it?
The
See
riding
me,
thing
yeah.
is
I'm
not
a,
really what?
this is
Working
the,
like the ride is not
the
working.
difference.
It's
Okay,
just,
the difference between
you
me
know
and
what's
other
there?
people,
The
yeah. I
night
want to know
shaking
what
is
you
just
like.
like-
Switch the
innit?
position.
it's just there.
I
Like,
want to
you
know
what's
what
there,
you
bro?
like as a person. I want to know what you like in it. Because if you let your things slow, and I like my things fast, there's gonna be a slow, medium, fast. You feel me?
I'm so
I'ma
done.
work that thing.
Man said the riding thing.
I'm not just gonna give it
I
to
put
you the way you
disclaimers
want
out
it.
from
'Cause
get-go.
it's not just about you. It's about me too.
Yeah.
So it's about mixing up the thing.
Put a
No
disclaimer, I don't
man
ride.
has ever spoke trash on my vagina.
To your
Yeah?
face.
No, never.
Peak.
Yeah.
But you know
Never.
what?
I'd
You
say
know what I
never.
hate? You know what I hate? You know what I hate?
Behind your back
You know what I
and
hate?
you're
You
lying.
know when you're trying to give a girl a look,
Your
you know
mum.
from the back, you're trying to get a little doggy, and she's
And her
trying.
back's like this.
No,
Do
she
you know
no,
how hard
she's
that
trying to
is?
whine.
What?
No, we know she's
Yeah,
off
yeah,
sync
trying to
though.
move
She's
off it.
out of sync.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
No,
something
she's
else.
she's trying to do the
Yeah.
mad. She's trying to
Because the
whine.
only thing I've heard is, why are
And
you
she's doing
running
it
from
outside.
dick? I'm like, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna have you
that's-
taken dick before
no.
to know what it feels like.
But she's trying.
No,
No, but he's
I'm not
talking
gonna
about-
hate that.
No,
I'm not gonna
she's
hate that. I'm just talking about, you know, the ones where they try to move their, and you're like, yo, babe, just keep.
Like
still.
that.
Yeah.
You're
They're
better
trying
off
to
if
throw
you
it
still.
back
Well,
and
that's
it's not
not
working.
working.
Got a position.
Oh,
That's
you got the
what I
ones
keep
there.
saying.
They don't arch the back. They curl up, and then they want to push out the batty, but they curl up like this. You're like, yo, babes, arch out. You're pushing down the back.
This is dead.
You're pushing the back down. You know. Say, listen, babes, you arch up back, push it back down.
If anything,
You know what I'm talking about?
if anything,
I
my
am
back gets put
done.
up because
I
the
am
arch
done.
is too much.
No,
It's like, right, come
the
on,
arch,
I'm
the
not
arch.
Alright,
See that this, you know,
Can I
trying to
have the
take
bag,
backers.
please?
Are you
Hold on,
mad?
let's wrap up this question then, guys. All right, cool. So me,
You're an idiot, so
I don't remember the
Me,
question. I don't.
If you like someone enough to be intimate with them,
what
but
would
the
you do?
sex is dead, what would you
Alright,
do?
I would definitely help and try and educate.
Yeah? Would you put on porn or something? This is what you're meant to do, babe.
Well, I have to leave my reference material to her. You get me?
What about you,
Missy?
What would I do? I've already said I'll help. Train.
Straight.
No, it's not training. It's not
Yeah.
training.
Correct.
Marks. It's talking. No,
Yeah,
real
it's
talk.
like
Bobby's
Bobby's
say.
School of Excellence. She gonna get that training.
Say membership.
Training day. You get me? She get 24 hours, bro.
I'm not repeating myself.
Yeah, that's what I did in the crash course. She get-
I'm not repeating myself more than 3 times, innit?
Me
If
trying
we're back
training
here,
no
I'm not
one.
training no one, innit? Like, you do your
Even
thing. I don't
said
even like
train.
training. I don't even like
Cool.
training. I don't like that word. I'm just not doing it, innit?
Nine.
Go and
She's
practice
training.
and come
I
back.
feel you look like a
She's
trainer.
training,
Training.
yeah.
She's training. 100%
What do you
training.
Nice
like
training
100%,
class.
100% training. You can just,
Send your man
You
to
look
me,
like-
I'll help.
You look like you're giving bullet points.
Right.
Bobby, it's your turn. The bag.
I'm just trying to come. If I'm gonna have sex, I want it to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know there's been times where I've been boring
Yeah.
because I know it's like I almost know what I'm expecting. So you're just gonna get the bare minimum from me. Yeah. But if I know that our sex is the bang bang, listen, I'm backing it up. I'm twerking. I'm doing a Missy Vixen video
Come
style. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break it down. Yeah. But if I know
I'm
yeah.
tired.
Man didn't know what time it is, yeah?
I'm gonna let you know. Straight up, yeah. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you
know what
know,
time
and
it
I would
is,
like
though.
you to let me know in a
I mean, not everyone
way.
gets that. By the way, let me just say that. Not
Let me
everyone.
know in a
Contrary to the
respectful way
videos
what
that you
you
lot
need.
see, not everyone gets that. Where if I like you enough, you might get that. If I don't,
Alright.
I'll tone it down.
Yeah.
Right.
Next
I
one.
only
Bang.
give
Who's
what I
next?
like.
Who's?
You're next.
You-
You're next.
Yeah.
So I wanna go.
It's your turn. It's your turn.
I
Get
hope
the
it's
bag.
red. No joking.
I hope it's red.
I hope it's red.
If it's red, that's mad.
Why am I taking so long? Red. You know my
Just
energy
pull out
is
the
strong.
Red.
Told you anything me
But
want
you
me
spoke
get
into
this.
existence, innit?
Can you
said it.
please want for me to be rich, please?
I know.
I need
And
for
then
all
work
of
some
us
of
to
that
be
juju
rich,
over
and I
there,
need
man.
you
Yeah.
to all give me a cup
All right. Oh,
of your
wow.
richness because I've spoke it.
5%, yeah.
2 for me.
7.
Right.
What do you rate yourself out of 10 when it comes to looks? Now, I'm gonna answer this. Yeah. Right. Before I tell a story, yeah, I'm not gonna tell a story. I'm not gonna long it out. Right. I am 10-10. I'm 10-10. Yeah. I love myself that much that you can't tell me any less than
I love
am.
that you believe
Yeah.
that.
Like,
That's
I'm
sick.
10-10.
Great.
I like that.
Great.
Like, if I
I
said,
feel like if I said
you know
that, everyone
what?
would roll their
No,
eyes.
you know
But
what?
I like that.
Do you know
No,
what?
it's
I've
true.
had this
People are haters.
conversation. I've had this
Applaud.
conversation with people before, and I've said to my friend, yeah, big shout out me brethren there. You know who it is. We said we're 50 million, yeah, and it's because yeah, people will look at you and think, will say to me, oh, you think you're nice, or you think you're this and you're that. Well, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I actually
Welcome
think
to
I'm
my
nice?
world.
Do you
Welcome
know
to
what,
my
like,
world.
I'm gonna say like for me, yeah, growing up here, I've never been a slim girl in it. I've always been a big thing, like a tickers. Now it's fluffy. Now it's in fashion. But I've always been the biggest one out of my friends, whether it be the tallest, whether it be the hairiest, whether it be the lightest, because all my friends were black. So I've always felt like people have had always something to say about me. I love myself. I'm a boom ting. Yeah, I'm actually nice.
Tell them again.
Yeah.
They
I
didn't hear
agree.
you, bro.
And
They
not
didn't hear you.
only is it a looks thing and a body thing, my
Personality.
personality.
Yes.
Bangs, bro.
Thank you. This is what
Like
I'm
I'm
saying.
a decent
Thank
person.
you so
I've
much.
got a good heart, and I
Yeah.
think for that I get, and even if I said I
Yeah.
was 7 out of 10, I get the extra 3 points just for being a decent person.
That's it.
Now, I'm going to
Ba- ba-
piggyback
ba- ba-
off of your
Thank
thing.
you.
But you see, everything you said, remember, we've grown up together in it. Like, so I know what you're saying, and I know
I don't
it's
think
true,
I've
yeah.
changed neither.
You
Anyone
haven't.
watching
You've
this
kept
will
it.
see
You've
me
kept it
and know that I
100.
was like this from 11.
Right, but you see, the problem with that
20
is,
years
yeah,
later.
people will pick and choose who they receive what you've just said. If I had said that, and I just said it, and I'll say it again, if I had just said what you said, eyes would have rolled,
Missy thinks
or
you're too
people
nice.
were. And do you know what's
Missy
bad?
thinks you're too
And do you know
nice,
what
you
I
get
hate
it?
about that? It's because, yeah, I've got makeup on, and yeah, I do
No,
my
it's
video
not.
girl thing, but even before that, anyone that knew me growing up in Peckham, I weren't always like this. Do you
Yeah.
understand? The makeup thing's
You have
been a
to-
recent thing. Do you understand? My personality is what makes me pop more.
Yeah,
And
I
girls
think that's
always
what it
wanna,
is as well.
come for me and chat shit. Oh, she thinks she's too nice. No, you think I'm nice, and your man
so it
does.
is.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
it is
yeah.
with you.
Allow allow it.
It's-
Don't do
it's
that.
you.
I don't like that. It's
You're
not
open and
fair.
confident with it, and
Yeah,
that
but
can
why
intimidate-
do
No, there's
people?
nothing wrong with
If
that.
you're
Nothing wrong
pressed
with that.
about how I come across, that's a you problem, and I don't like
A lot
that.
of people are just. A lot of people just intimidated by anybody confident like that.
Yeah.
anyway.
And it
It's
will
not
never
coming from.
fucking stop. It's gonna get even better. So if it's killing you now, bitch, die. And there's people around me that don't like me, and that's what makes it even worse. Like I think that's weird. Girls are weird. They don't like me, but they're around me. You wanna be a it girl. You wanna be around the like what's popping in it, but you don't
I'm not
like
gonna
me.
lie, I'm
Allow
not gonna
it.
lie.
It's weird.
I love you, yeah, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, oh, Missy, shut up.
No, man. No.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I'm
You know
like,
you speak
shut
your
up.
truth, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
got to speak mine.
Yeah, yeah.